Greetings, 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 royal family. It's Friday. What the Friday? Hey, what the Friday? It's Friday. 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 Happy Friday, everybody. It is July 31st, the last day of the month. Tomorrow is the first of the month. Make sure you pay your bills. Make sure you pay your house note, car note, phone bill, etc., etc. I am so excited. I missed y'all. Thank you to those of you who hit me up in my DMs asking me if all is well. All is well. Just took a little bit of a break, somewhat, a mini vacation to get some things in order for the upcoming month. But I am happy to be back. So did y'all miss me or what? I'm excited. I'm hopped up on caffeine. So you already know. So being that I have been gone all week, kinda, I got a whole bunch of shenanigans piled up for this What the Friday show. So those of you who are new, welcome. My returning royal family members, y'all already know. Shout out to y'all, my A1 day ones. So every Friday, I usually come on and compile some stories, some entertainment news. We have a couple of laughs. We kiki, we chit chat, yada, yada. All right, so my goodness, there's a lot that has been going on this week, right? Tamar and Tony, gonna talk about them. Tamar is doing well. You know, she did address her fans and showed her fans love and just kind of updated us on where she is mentally. Beyonce and Meg, they were in the news this week. Shout out to Meg and the Stallion. She's okay as well, so she addressed the public also. There's an update on Dr. Dre and his estranged wife, Nicole Young. There were bombs in Gilead going off, people setting cars on fire, eyebrows scorched, just a whole bunch of shenanigans going on. All right, so make sure you are dropping your comments in the broadcast. Hit the like button if you're watching the replay. Same rules apply. I missed y'all. I did. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. So first up, we got Dr. Dre and Nicole Young. So I did talk about this a couple of, like last month or whatever, when Nicole Young, she filed for divorce. Her and Dr. Dre were married for like 24 years or something like that. So there's an update. So Dr. Dre, he actually responded. He's given his official response to Nicole's petition for divorce, right? And in his response, Dr. Dre, D-R-E, he reveals that the two actually had a prenuptial agreement and he wants the terms followed. Now, initially, there was a source, there's always a source somewhere. There was a source that is associated with Nicole Young saying that there is no prenup. I don't think Nicole Young was the one who gave a statement saying that there was no prenup. There was a friend, a source close to her. When I heard that, I was like, nah, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, in the original petition, Nicole, she failed to mention that. So I guess people just automatically assume that there isn't one. So what she's asking for is the court to grant her spousal support from Dre. And she also wants a division of their property. Well, Dre, he doesn't mind paying the spousal support, but the distribution of the properties, plural, is going to be covered by the prenuptial agreement. Now, I'm sure that the terms of the prenup will be revealed because I want to know, what are the terms of the prenup? I mean, child support in this instance is not applicable because their kids are grown. So Dre's like, look, I don't mind throwing you a couple of $100,000 every month, but the properties, that's going to be hashed out in court as per the prenup. But I'm pretty sure that the terms will be revealed eventually. And it's being reported that she's a lawyer. What kind of lawyer is she? And why did she not mention a prenup? Sources were saying that she claims that she didn't sign a prenup. She hasn't given any official statements, but that's what's circulating around these streets on the blog. So allegedly, she is claiming that she didn't sign a prenup. She doesn't recall signing a prenup. Here's the thing. If that's true, and she's claiming that she does not recall signing a prenup, how is that going to work? Will she be able to prove that she did not sign a prenup? Will he be able to prove that she did sign a prenup? The burden of proof is going to be on Miss Nicole Young. I hope this doesn't get nasty. All right, that was a quick update. Let's move it along. This lovely lady, Miss Breonna Taylor, is going to be on September's issue of O magazine. So Oprah Winfrey actually put her on the cover of O magazine, and this is again the September cover. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting a little flustered. I'm a little distracted. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Anyway, this picture you can see beautiful Breonna Taylor, who still hasn't gotten any justice. She's wearing her Louisville EMT shirt, and Oprah posted this to her social media, and a quote from Oprah reads, "If you turn a blind eye to racism, you become accomplice to it." So Oprah also wrote that Breonna Taylor, she was just like me, she was just like you, and like everyone who dies unexpectedly, she had plans for a future filled with responsibility and work and friends and laughter. I think about Breonna Taylor often. Imagine if 3 unidentified men burst into your home while you were sleeping and your partner fired a you know what to protect you, and then mayhem. What I know for sure, we can't be silent. So Oprah also mentions that she did speak with Breonna Taylor's mother as well. I know a lot of people criticize Oprah for several things. That's, everyone is subject to criticism. But when I saw this, I thought that this was extremely powerful gesture. Now, if you know Oprah has had O magazine for 20 something years, I think 20 years, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And on every single cover of O magazine that has been printed and distributed, Oprah has been on every single cover. So, and she is in the process of ending the physical copies, the printing of the physical copies of her O magazine. I don't know if September's issue will be the last, but for her to put Breonna Taylor's picture on her O magazine and also make comments about this situation, I can appreciate it and I respect it. I know I saw some people commenting on Twitter saying, oh, it's too late. She could have been done this, and that's fine. That's everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I can definitely appreciate this. And this is an example of a woman who is a Black woman who is in a position of power, using that power and making power moves. Oprah can put whoever she wants on the cover of her magazine. Just so happened all of her other issues, it was her. Fine, she could do that. But in this time, these social times, for her to put Breonna Taylor on the cover, it may not seem like a lot to a lot of people. That's fine. But to me, I really just think that this was a very loud social statement, right? And as you guys know, the 3 officers that were involved in the taking of Breonna Taylor's life have yet to be fired or face any consequences. So again, the message that Oprah is sending is loud and clear, and it's admirable in my opinion. Share your thoughts. You don't have to agree, but just make sure you disagree respectfully. If you're just joining, welcome to the What the Friday show. I'm Royal B, and we are the royal family over here. Make yourself comfortable, and I want to see you guys commenting in the chat. All right, let's move it along. Miss Tamar Ernestine Braxton, her show was postponed. Get Your Life actually was postponed due to, Tamar's recent situation. She was hospitalized, and according to reports, WeTV, the network behind the show, has decided to pull the plug after Tamar was rushed to an LA hospital earlier this month. Now, WeTV, they claim that its first priority, that Tamar's health is their first priority, and they're concerned for her recovery and well-being, and they felt it no longer comfortable in debuting the series while she is still hospitalized. This is when she was hospitalized. So WeTV decided to post a statement. I did put this on my Instagram. This is directly from WeTV's IG page. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram at @she_royal B. All right, so WeTV's statement goes like this. It reads, Tamar Braxton has been an incredibly important member of the WeTV family for more than a decade, and our first concern is for her recovery and well-being. Given the current circumstances, we are postponing the premiere of Tamar Braxton Get Your Life until September 10th. This series was conceived by Tamar and is a real portrait of a dynamic woman juggling the demands of being a single mother, a new relationship, and her career. We know when the time is right, Tamar's fans will relate to seeing this honest portrait of her life. But at the moment, we are joining with her fans and sending strength and healing in the hope that she is getting the support and help she needs at this difficult time. I said, that sounds so beautiful, right? Like, well done. Well, Tamar recently posted to her Instagram, okay? And she did provide an update as far as, how she's doing. She, in a statement on her IG, she thanked all of those who wished her well and what she plans to do going forward to remain mentally healthy. She also mentioned WeTV and how they portrayed her, as well as the excessive and unfair demands that the network put on her. So I did post her statement on my Instagram page. It is also on Tamar's Instagram page, and it's 2 pages of a statement, but it is worth reading. I'm not going to read it because I'll be here forever. But yeah, I think you guys should definitely read it. She just talked about it was well written, you know what I mean? It definitely was well written, and I do feel that it expressed she was vulnerable, and I don't even know how to put it. It's worth the read. But again, she talked about her well-being. She is still I think she is still in a facility of sorts. I don't know if it's a hospital. She didn't say where she was. She just says that she is working on her mental health. She said that mental illness is real. She was overwhelmed. She mentioned her son Logan. She talked about the demands that the network put on her. She was told one thing and then that didn't pan out. So she really called out WeTV for what it was like how it was working with them. So it was just seems like a hostile work environment. Now, I steer clear of talking about Tamar and her situation only because, and I think I mentioned this in the initial video when it was reported that she was hospitalized, right? I said that I was going to kind of steer clear of this because there was a lot of stuff going around, a lot of blame being placed and some slander, you know what I mean? Some slanderous comments made toward her partner, David. And of course, people are going to have their opinions. I always say that, right? And I'm not knocking anyone for their opinion. But what I did notice is that the media, like these publications and these outlets, these entertainment news outlets, they kept saying, a source tells us that, Tamar's family is not fond of David. David was the one that pushed her to the brink or to the point of no return. David. All of the blame was being placed on him. And dang, I should have put the picture up. But Tawanda I'll probably post it on my Instagram. Tawanda posted something to her IG a couple of weeks ago, and she added TMZ and said, TMZ, stop lying. My family has never given a statement or said anything. So it was just weird. People were saying things about David in the 911 call. It was just, so I just didn't want to touch on it. But here's what I do want to say now. First of all, I'm glad that Tamar issued this statement. It's worth the read, right? And I don't want to stay on this too long, but I do want to make this point. Here's my thing. Tamar has recently expressed her dissatisfaction with the entity that she is employed with, WeTV, the network, right? And WeTV is giving statements about, we're pulling the show and, they're feeding other blogs and stuff like that. Not once has WeTV, am I the only one that noticed that not once has WeTV addressed any of the allegations, I will say allegations, that Tamar is making as it pertains to her work environment and her contract. I didn't see anything. If you guys seen something where WeTV is addressing it, whether they're confirming it or denying it, maybe they can't talk. Maybe Tamar's legal team sent them a cease and desist. You never know. But I just noticed that. And some of these media outlets are straying away from Tamar pointing out clear as day the initial issue that she had. And it was with the network that she was associated with. I didn't see any representative from WeTV giving a statement as it pertains to that. I just wanted to point that out. Let me know what you think. All right. You see this picture here with Tony and Tamar? Toni Braxton. The legendary Toni Braxton. She announced today that she is releasing an album. She is going to be working with Missy Elliott, on this project. I'm looking forward to this. And it's called Spell My Name. It's titled Spell My Name, and the release date is going to be August 28th. So Toni Braxton she's still doing her thing in the music game. Do you think that this is a bad time for her to promote her album? And I'm saying that because I did a commentary on the fact that Tracy was heavily criticized that she was promoting her movie, her BET movie, I think it was, while Tamar was still hospitalized. So maybe that's different because Tamar is out now. But Tracy had to do what she had to do. Otherwise, she probably would have been sued by BET. But nonetheless, Toni Braxton, okay? The queen, the legendary. This is a great album cover. Toni looks great. She hasn't really said much. She posted a throwback picture of all the sisters with their mom, just saying that, family bond is strong and I love my sisters. So I'm just glad that Tamar gave a statement, all in all, going back to Tamar real quick, right? That all is well. And as far as who is speaking to the press, I'm going to be honest. I don't think any of the sisters were speaking to the press. I believe that, and I could be wrong, it's just my opinion. I think that the network and the worker bees associated with that network were given, information, may be true, may not be true, to these blogs to try to make themselves look good, because I just find it interesting that they did not directly address any of the allegations that Tamar made. So all seems to be well for now. She's getting the appropriate help. She's taking the appropriate steps to get herself mentally back on track. And thank God. That's all I'll say about that. And I'm looking forward to Toni Braxton's album coming out. She makes good music. She's still in the game. Last time she released the album was 2018. And I think that was nominated, if not won, a Grammy. So we wish all of the Braxton sisters luck. Moving along. Okie dokie. Meg Thee Stallion. It was a lot going on this week. A lot going on. Okay. So Beyonce sends Megan Thee Stallion flowers. So she sends Meg love after their single went triple platinum in the middle of Meg's recovery. So Megan, this is what she posted. She actually posted a tweet of a screenshot. She put it up on her IG, as a matter of fact. And this was from Chart Data. Chart Data is a page that gives data about charting songs, right? That's pretty obvious. Anyway, and it announced that the Savage remix with Queen Bee, Beyonce, sold over 3 million copies. So Meg, she posted this photo to her social media, and she also posted this photo. Isn't that sweet? Beyonce done sent her flowers, and on the note, Beyonce wrote, "Queen, sending you all my love. God bless, Beyonce." So Megan, she was on IG. She hopped on IG earlier this week to talk about her recent situation. She stayed kind of quiet. She was tweeting here and there to address some haters and things like that. But she actually jumped on Instagram and she gave a very emotional account of what happened to her. She said that the incident that she recently went through, you guys know what happened to her. She said it was the worst experience of her life. She teared up while she was describing what happened. She said that, she was popped in both of her feet. And she said she had to get surgery to remove the bullets. She had to get bullets taken out. And she said it was super scary. So Megan, she revealed that the bullets luckily didn't hit her bones. And she thanked her family for their support. And she's expected to fully recover. She also got emotional when she was talking about not having her mother, because her mother did pass away last year. Forgive me if the year is wrong. I think it was last year, right? Her mom did pass away. Her father passed away as well. And I think she mentioned her grandmother as well. She said they all three were watching over her because she didn't sustain any major damage because of the incident. So she started to get emotional. And sometimes I forget how young Megan is. What does that have to do with anything? She's only 24 or 23 or something like that, right? And her mom is no longer here. Her father, her grandmother, her family, people that were the closest to her. And she said that she just tries to surround herself with good people. And I guess she found out the hard way that maybe some of the people that she surrounded herself with recently weren't so great. We still don't know. There's allegations being thrown out all over the place. The other party that's involved, the other two people that were present when this incident took place, none of them have given any statements. So assumptions are being made, and I get it. People like to 2 and 2 equals 4. It's obvious, but regardless, she's okay. What happened to her was definitely tragic. I can only imagine how terrified she was, and probably still is, because she's getting all of this scrutiny, this public scrutiny. People are making fun of her. She feels alone. I'm sure she misses her mother. She was very close with her mother. Her mother was her manager, and her mother kind of taught her the game, the music business, because her mother was also a rapper back in the day. So it's just a lot, a lot. And it's kind of like, who can I trust? Meg doesn't bother anybody. She just minds her business, and she just wants to be cool. She doesn't start beef. She doesn't get entangled in any beef, even if people try to mention things and try to get her to say stuff that's like off the wall. She just wants to be happy, and she deserves to be happy. And watching her IG live, it was emotional. It was emotional. I did tear up because, like I said, I can only imagine like how she feels, like I still have my mother by the grace of God. And I just don't know I don't even know, oh, Meg. But I do like that even though people are criticizing her, people are showing her mad love, showing her mad support. So, you grow and you learn, you know what I mean? This is going to make her wiser, and just watch the company that she keeps and just protect herself as much as she can, because you can't count on everybody else to look out for you and protect you. Even though they say, yeah, I got your back, you're supposed to have your back first. So, Megan, glad that you are here with us, sis. And I appreciate her being very vulnerable in front of hundreds and thousands of people. Even 50 Cent recently, he posted an apology to Megan after he made light of her situation. And he wrote, "Damn, I didn't think this ish was real. It sounded so crazy. At Meg Thee Stallion, I'm glad you're feeling better. And I hope you can accept my apology. I posted a meme that was floating around. I wouldn't have done that if I knew you was really hurt. Sorry." So I'm just wishing Meg a full recovery, mentally and physically. So tell me what you guys think. Did you guys see her IG live? Did you get emotional? I did. I'm just well wishes, Meg. It's just a lot. Well wishes. And you look good, girl. She looks snatched in that IG video. Okay. You ain't lost your touch, honey. Yes. All right. Moving along. Some of you may be like, who in the world is this? This is Loon, former Bad Boys rapper Loon. Remember him? He was in I Need a Girl part 2. What's the song? I forgot the name of that song with Khalees. How you like that? Tell me how you like that. Give it to me, or something like that. Anyway, He has been released from prison. So in 2013, after pleading guilty to a drug charge, I'll just leave it at that, he was sentenced to 14 years in prison. Well, on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, July 29th, the New York Post reported U.S. District Judge Terrence Boyle granted the 45-year-old ex-rapper his release on July 26th. That's more than a year before his scheduled exit of August 2021. So the judge stated that Rona, Coco, was an extraordinary and compelling reason for the early release, noting he posed no threat to society. So I found this interesting. I also posted this on my Instagram at @she_royalb. Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans and Stevie J, Dame Dash, Freeway, former Source magazine co-owner Benzino, Napoleon of Tupac's Outlaws Collective, rapper Baby Bash, Steve Lobel, and more all signed a letter asking for Loon's release. I want to know who's the and more. I couldn't find anything. Anyway, I said to myself, well, the names mentioned are very interesting. I wonder if his former label exec put his John Hancock on this letter. And then I actually saw that the Shade Room posted his picture. You know, he's standing next to his homeboys. And as you can see, shout out to the Shade Room. The Shade Room posted this picture, and an arrow obviously indicates that that is Loon. He looks great. And I was rummaging through the comments because I'm nosy in a good way, and I saw this. That's me. I did that arrow, and I blurred out, other people's information. I said, well, I'll be darned. Diddy himself posted in the comments. Again, shout out to the Shade Room. Diddy writes, God is great. Welcome home. Get at me, King. Love. No, he shouldn't get at you. That's just my opinion. And I will leave it at that. But you guys can get down in the comments and share your thoughts. I'm going to be honest. I didn't even know that Loon was still locked up. I knew he had gotten locked up, but I thought he was out. So I was shocked when I saw this. Y'all see that comment? Because I was wondering, all them signatures, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, Benzino, Stevie J, Faith. Interesting. And I was wondering where he was at, and I was looking through the comments, and I seen that. That's interesting, ain't it? Get at you. Why? Moving along. That second stimulus check, y'all. Those of you who are hiding out from Rent-A-Center, help may be on the way. I know that might not be funny, but it's a joke. I'm trying to keep the mood light. So Congress is pretty much working on having the second round of these Rona checks sent out to the people. Now, they are supposed to meet a deadline for this stimulus bill by August 7th. That's the deadline. But I think that, I don't know if it's Congress or the Senate, one of them, they start their vacation the first week of August, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow's August 1st. So I don't know if they're going to have to work. Well, the public is going to have to wait until they come back from their 1-month vacation to reconvene in September, or what's up. I don't know. It's just a lot of mixed information. So both chambers of Congress and the president, it was reported that they were positive that they would meet the deadline, like they would pass the bill before August 7th. But I'm not sure about that. So any of you who keep up with this, let me know, because I read like 3 different articles and from reputable outlets, and I was getting 3 different messages. So we don't know when we will be getting Rona check number 2. I know people who haven't gotten their stimulus check, their first stimulus check. They're still waiting. So things are getting ugly, man. Things are getting ugly. Oh, God. Help might be on the way for some of y'all. So make sure, again, if you're just joining the chat, welcome to the What the Friday show. Make sure you're hitting the like button. drop your comments, share the video, y'all. Probably by the time this video airs, because I'm recording this early, Friday, we will be at 7,000 subscribers. 7,000. 7,000. Little old me. Just a year and a couple of months uploading videos and already at the 7K. Around, not even around the corner, on the same block of the 7K mark. And I just want to take this time out to say thank you. All of you who watch the videos, comment, even those who disagree with me, but do it respectfully. Thank you. Even those who are disrespectful and your comments get held because they're inappropriate, because you guys may not see all of the inappropriate comments. Woo, some of them are a little bit crazy. They're wild. And I'm saying to myself, how can you be this angry with somebody that you don't know? I don't get it. But sometimes people don't know what I'm talking about. Like, oh, I don't see anybody making any negative comments. You wouldn't, because if you're not a content creator, you wouldn't know that on the back end, us content creators see messages that are held because they're either violent, aggressive, derogatory, filled with profanity. So that's that on that. But those of you who take time out to engage, watch the videos, like the videos, dislike the videos, share the videos, I just want to say thank you. And don't forget to wear out that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Those of you who hit me up in my DMs with information, shout out to y'all. I love y'all. I really, really, really do. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Up next, baby, there is a bomb in Gilead. Now, do you guys know who this is? Honey, this sister right here is Sydney Parham, right? So she made the news, right? But for all the wrong reasons last week in Detroit. Okay, you see how they get down in Detroit? She is the one who is allegedly seen on the video drenching a black Jeep with gasoline and setting it on fire. I know you guys have seen all of the videos circulating, the parodies circulating around social media. So when the Jeep ignited in flames, Miss Sydney basically, she was like, it blew her muffin cap back blue. I never remember how that saying goes. Pull your muffin cap. Well, honey, she got toasted. Okay? She got toasted. And I don't think that judging by her reaction, she did not expect that. She probably was so angry or in an altered state of consciousness that she did not realize, girl, you drenched the entire inside of the car with gasolina. Remember that song? Anyway, I won't sing. I'll spare you. Gasoline is flammable. I mean, you came there with matches and gasoline, so you know what gasoline gives. And you had your head. How did she even get in the car? Now that I'm thinking about it, like didn't she open the car door? I think she opened the car door, right? Anyway, honey, them flames knocked her on her back. Okay? And she was arrested for arson, and she is in jail in lieu of $20,000. $20,000. Now, I know a lot of you are just like me. Now, why would she do that? Not why would she do that, but I just immediately knew that's probably some boy that she messing with, and she's a woman scorned and scorched. Did y'all see the flames? Look at her mugshot. She is lucky that she walked away with her skin left on her face. She must have had on protective gear. Anyway, so the owner of the Jeep, right, Avery, Mr. Avery Stevens, he was asked why would she do something like this? Like, why would she just torch up your Jeep like this? And Avery says he has no idea. Yeah, right. So Avery reportedly said that Sydney is not his girl. Like, he's not Sydney's boyfriend, but he does know her. Still, he has no idea what would motivate her to set fire to his Jeep. He has no clue. And he said he only owned the Jeep for a couple of months. Now, is this some type of fraud going on between these two? He trying to get a paid off vehicle, because if he only had the Jeep for a few months, right, and let's say he's financing it and he's making payments, he trying to commit some sort of insurance fraud and have a paid off vehicle so that his credit score could go up. What's going on here? You can't trust anybody these days. People are crafty. I'm telling you, they're coming up with new ways to defraud, to fraud everybody. Fraud here, fraud there, fraud everywhere. I think he lying. Where does he know her from? You know what I mean? He's not saying much. I didn't check further to see if there has been any new developments with this story. I did see a clip of him though smiling, saying he has no idea why she would do this, and he just cheesing, smiling. And I wish he would have given a statement. I wish she would have given a statement, actually, because I would like to hear her side of the story. Now, I'm reserving judgment. Now, what she did was dangerous and foolish, because she could have set that whole apartment complex on fire. She could have set other people's cars on fire. Like, you know, she could have caused some damage. She really could have, and people could have been casualties of her anger or whatever it is. You know, she may not even have been angry. She could have mental health issues. We don't know. We don't know. Whatever it is, girl, it better be worth arson charges, girl. You could be going to jail. I'm sure somebody, if not Sydney, right? I'm sure somebody will be releasing more information about why she did this. You know, the streets talk all the time. Like, somebody who knows her, you know, might drop a dime to TMZ, get a little bit of coin. Somebody he knows may drop a dime. You never know. But I would like to hear her side of the story, you know. I hate to sound like this, but there's a possibility that her actions could be justified. We don't know what this boy did to her. You don't know. We don't know if she has mental issues. We don't know. But thank God no one else was hurt. All jokes aside, no one else was hurt. And girl, arson charges, you could be going to jail for a long time. We don't know if she has kids. If you guys know, drop it in the comments. I don't know if she has children, if what. I'm just waiting to hear what made her do this. Why? Because when he said he was too calm. I have no idea. I know her. I'm not her boyfriend. I don't know why she would do this. I don't believe him. I don't believe him at all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to drop your comments. If you came in late, make sure you watch the replay. Okay? And those of you who joined the chat today, the pre-recorded live broadcast, thank you. Thank you for your attendance. I really missed y'all. I have some other things that I wanted to do videos about, but I'm taking it easy. Tomorrow's the 1st, so it's a whole new month. So I'll just be hitting reset. Yeah, let me know what you think. You know, DM me if you have any ideas. If you just want to say hello, please don't be creepy. DM me, hit me up in my DMs. Those of you who have been hitting me up in my DMs, thank you. IG and Twitter at she_royal B. This concludes this episode of the WTF show. Again, every Friday, I usually come through, compile some, you know, entertainment news and bring them to your attention, and we just discuss them. You know, no harm, no foul. Just a little bit of fun on a Friday night. So I am getting ready to sign off because I'm really trying to contain myself because I'm like hopped up on caffeine. Make sure your notifications are on because the Marriage Boot Camp will be up soon. If you have not hit the subscribe button, consider doing so. We'd love to have you join the royal family. Also, like the video. Make sure you like the video. Share it. I don't mind. I'm trying to see if I'm forgetting anything. I don't think so. I missed y'all. I really did. I really did. But all is well. I'm just so excited. Okay. So now that I'm done with all my theatrics and my drama, it's time to sign off. So again, my review for Marriage Boot Camp will be up soon. So make sure your notifications are on for that. I definitely want you to come back to the channel, you know, check out the other content. You know, I got entertainment news, TV reviews, all that good stuff. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a splendid rest of your Friday. I love you for watching. And as always, until next time, Peace.